I'm pre-recording this episode before the planned date, even though it's not that important it's not something that I need to share, but just thought I would. If you've been here since the very beginning, if you remember after me talking for a really long time on the title screen, this little area should probably look fairly familiar to you. That's right, it is the spawn. Right here, I will even bring up the coords. This very block and the training. This very block, with all of the lag we're having right now, I don't know why. Let me try and close this down. Maybe if I close the internet browser, that would resolve some of the issue. That seems to help a little bit. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright, anyway. So this is the exact spawn. This is the seed. So you have all of this information now. All of these informations. In case you wanted to know. Figured I would share. Let's F3. Oh, it's a thunderstorm too. Let's make sure there's no mobs to interrupt us on our way. Peaceful, done. Back to game. Alright, so I don't remember the exact route taken to get to where the house is. Nor do I actually know where the house... Oh, no, never mind. The house was behind me. That's how the world works now. So we came over here. And we came along, we were exploring, looking for a nice little place to set up and call home. Whoa. And, I also forgot to, that was loud. I also forgot to mention, I'm trying something new with my mic position, so that way, hopefully, you don't hear the sound of me breathing all the time. Anyway, so, yeah, so back to this. As we approach here, some of the stuff you may have seen, some of the stuff you may not have seen. I did some work off camera, I guess you could say. Yeah, so apparently I also can't get up this one block. That was horrible. So, yeah, let's begin our tour, shall we? I made a little thing over here. Now, all of this, it was supposed to be sort of like a memorial type thing. So these are the blocks from the first spawner we found on the map, which was actually right over there, just underneath the house. There's the XP that I dropped when I killed myself to get back to the spawn. This is the Ender Dragon egg, which apparently has some messed up text in it. Now, I did have an item frame in here with the actual sword that despawned with the issues. Yeah. So there were some issues here as well with text, and we had a... Oh, I forgot. I'm in creative. Okay, that didn't happen. Yeah, we had a map there. We had first Notch Apple we ever created on the server. Blocks on the Stronghold. And, yeah, that was all sort of what I decided to put on display. Apparently my horses seem to be really amazing at jumping out of places, but this was for White Lightning, Spartacus, Snowflake, Muddy, James, and the last two were empty. So here we have Spartacus in the empty one, apparently. This is Snowflake in Muddy's. Snowflake and Muddy, they're doing some things. There's White Lightning. And here is James. And where'd the other guy go? There was one more, wasn't there? James, Muddy, Snowflake, Spartacus. Oh no, they're all there. Alright, never mind. So let's go into our house and meet my dogs. Now these dogs, I gave them a nice little spot. These dogs, they're named after my real dogs. Both of my dogs. The female dog, Bijan, is her name is Susie. She's a really cute dog. Really cute dog. And then there's Sunny. He's cute. He's cute. He can tend to be well, he likes to cuddle more than Susie does, but at the same time, he also licks you a lot more. So if you just lie down somewhere and he comes up to sit next to you, he's gonna lick your face. So if you were just sort of trying to relax, he's not the guy you want to cuddle with, because he'll just lick you until you can't be licked anymore. So yeah, those are both dogs from my real world, from my real life, and brought them here to Minecraft. Now all of these chests are going to be empty. Yeah, that happened. Let's try and pretend it didn't happen. Have all of this here. Just some basic stuff that we've made and done. And there was a library up there that I made for enchanted books, but that's all gone now. This was all for my nether, not my nether farm, but like my brewing stuff and everything like that. Now, excuse me, this is where the first spawner was that we found, and goes into our first ever cave system. I can also show you probably where I believe I said in an episode, yeah, I did, I was going to make a slime farm, but I did really horrible with it, so I basically just filled the whole thing in with dirt. And yeah, that's the story of that. So, this is the first cave system we got into, with the spawner and everything. Over here, or down here rather, we have more cave, more systems, strip mines as well. Apparently we have a chicken. And we also have the area where we fought the wither skeleton. So here's another cave. Here is our somewhat slime farm. It's off a little bit. The actual slime chunk is just that way a bit. And then this is to the strip mine. And if we just hop up out here, we've got some obsidian, and then there was a big lava lake over here. And if you remember, this is where we fought the wither. Fought the wither over here, did a whole bunch of great things. The usual. So just a slight tour so far. We'll go back up, as we once did a lot of times in the in our recordings, slowly walking up these stairs, because it does take a decent amount of time. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get up here any longer, and we might die of old age. Come on, let's get it together, game. That's one thing I gotta stop doing. I gotta make 3 high staircases and put actual stairs. And yeah, so then we'll come over here. Oh, there's White Lightning. He's really happy. We'll come out here. We'll look over here, and here's the cow farm. Meet it, like, here's a little area where, you know, the pregnant cows can come. They can have their young and grill them and nurse them and all that. And here's some food they can enjoy if they need it. I explained that story in a video as well. A nice little pool, just because on a hot day they might want to relax. These guys are really loud and annoying, so let's get the hell away from them. Let's come up here for a second. Fly, please. There we go. Took long enough. Yeah, so we have our entire beacon setup. I just flew into the nether. Not meant to have happened there. This was for a later episode, but apparently my guy didn't realize that, so sorry about that. So yeah, here's the beacon, top of the house and everything. And we have our water system here. We made like a little lake. Yeah, looking back, I thought it looked alright, but you can tell, straight edge here, like, it's man-made. I wasn't fooling anybody. Same over here, like, a lot of this, it was just quick and derpy, but it added something to the place, a little je ne sais quoi, I guess you could say, or I guess you could call it, and, you know, it made things nice. So we connected it, because there's this ocean over here, and then this ocean comes along around here, and that's where it stops, right? It stops here, continues out over that way, and that way around the desert. Then there's a bit of water here, back to the ocean, pool here, some little things of water here and there, and then there was this body of water over here. So I figured it would be nice if we sort of gave it the whole design of there's a, like a little pond or pool of water up here, and the waterfall carries all the water down into this system here, and it comes out and joins up with this, goes around and joins up here, but the waterfall branches off in two directions after it pools, where it connects here again. And then there's this part here where basically it'll flow here and out and connect back to here. There's also like a little waterfall there, small waterfall here, or it can, instead of coming just straight around and into here, it can go straight over to here, flow in here, and then connect to the other ocean. So it's sort of gives it something interesting, an interesting feel to it. Now, I built this, and I wasn't happy with my commentary. I don't exactly remember what I said, but it wasn't like a very nice thing to have said. I was just angry or whatever, and I said something, and I was like, oh, I should not have said such a thing. That is such a horrible thing to say. So then I spent a good hour trying to apologize for it, and I figured, you know what, it's gonna be just a really long video, painful to edit and to upload, painful to watch. Let's just scrap it. So I made this. I was gonna have like a second house up here, but we didn't actually come around to it, sadly. So we'll grab one of these, toss that out there, nobody needs to know, and yeah, so I believe this is a good place to stop for right now. Hope you guys have enjoyed the world tour of Season 1 so far. If you have, leave a like, comment, favorite, subscribe, do what you gotta do. It helps me out tremendously, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.